CoolFMOnline.com. I'm location here at a healing place with our small business spotlight. And joining me right now is Shantae Davis. Hello, Shantae. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
Well, you have invited us down to check out your place. It's called a healing place, and you're right in the the Smith Chiropractic building, right?
Yes.
And for folks who don't know where that is, that's right across from Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
On AZ92.
Yeah, next to the Windermere.
Yeah, and so it's a nice, comfortable, relaxing spot you have here. And why don't you tell us a little bit about a healing place and what you're all about?
So I called it a healing place because I do waxing, but the skin can suffer a lot of trauma during waxing. A lot of people have irritation, and oftentimes things can happen. You could use the wrong products before waxing, so I do have a consent form that goes through the different things and possibilities. That way it eliminates that. You'll get the best results possible. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
That's okay, you're doing well. Well, tell us about your experience, because you've been doing this for a while.
Yes, I've been a waxer since 2015, and I've been waxing unprofessionally since I was 13.
Okay, and you actually had a space in Tucson, and you worked in Phoenix for a while too, right?
I did. So I worked some years in Phoenix. I worked at European Wax Center, and I worked at Urban Wax. And when I moved down here to Sierra Vista, I would commute to Tucson, Park Place Mall.
And you've got a full schedule. You've got a lot of customers that use you because of your experience. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that? Because you don't just do female. You're one of the few in the area, I believe, that does male too, right?
I do. I do full body waxing for males. I call them Brazilians. I also do full face, full body. I can wax anything with hair, pretty much.
Okay, and why don't you tell us a little bit more about what makes you unique and the process that you go through?
So it would definitely be my experience. I've waxed thousands of people, so I got to see a lot of different things happen. And most commonly, people have allergies to beeswax, and they don't realize that until after they get waxed. So I wanted to eliminate that. I use all vegan, hyperallergenic, so it doesn't contain any beeswax. It also has coconut and paraffin in it, and it is going to be a different type of wax for different types of skin. Also, if your body temperature is different, if your skin type is different, if your hair is dry, if you have flaking, if you have a cold, if you have PCOS, if you have medical conditions, if you have eczema, if you are on doctor prescribed retinol, there is still a way to achieve what you want in a safer way without there being accidents or having something that you didn't really expect happen. I do use high frequency after waxing on certain skin types that will start the healing process. It is a medical device. It was used most commonly back in the 80s before antibiotics. And it has gas and electricity, so it creates ozone, and you can see it work. It's going to help get rid of bacteria. So if you suffer from ingrowns, if you break out on your eyebrow after waxing, which is a lot of people's deterrent of getting waxed, is they don't want their skin to react to it. They don't want something bad to happen. And the nice thing is that if something bad does happen, if like anything happens, I know exactly what to do. I've seen it before. That was kind of my job working at wax centers. You try to, I guess, assess everything and make sure that nothing bad happens. There's a different way of taking a client and going through their concerns and also achieving what they want.
Okay. How long does a waxing last?
So it depends. It depends on how long you've been shaving. It depends on how your body reacts to the hair, and it also depends on how fast your hair grows. So usually the waxing will last, when you first get it waxed, anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks of no hair growth. And then after that, the hair will slowly, one by one, grow up. And those are the fast growing hairs in that hair cycle. And you would come back in and get it waxed. And then that way it'll extend the life of your next wax. The next time the hairs pop up, it'll be a little bit longer because those fast ones got grabbed first.
Okay, all right. Well, Allison is saying this is awesome because she says that I'm allergic to bee wax. So she says she's going to be going to you for her brow waxing.
So that's very common. And also a lot of people don't know this, is that you can take Benadryl before you get waxed. And that way you don't get a reaction. So if you do get a reaction, you can take Benadryl. It's not like you can never use beeswax. You just certain preventative things that you do ahead of time.
Okay, all right. So you're kind of an expert at noticing when people have irritations from waxing and how best to deal with that, correct?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, why don't you talk to us about some of your pricing? I know you've got a number of things that you offer here. Right now at A Healing Place, your specialty is waxing, right?
Yes, my specialty is waxing. I spent this summer with me and some of my clients, and we were testing all the different waxes. And I do have different services. I also do eyelash and eyebrow enhancements. And that consists of brow lamination, which I have my brows laminated, and brow tinting, eyelash perming, and eyelash tinting as well. So full body waxing for everything on the body. The prices are different for men and women because men tend to be a little bit larger than women. And their hair also is different. Their hair consistency, the thickness, and also it's going to have different results than women. So I do go over everything with everyone. And we do talk about what your results will be, and if anything doesn't feel right or if any hairs broke, we will talk about that on your next visit, and we'll go over everything. And everything is customized to everyone because everyone has different hair types, skin types, body temperatures, and also daily activities in our life, and that can also affect how your skin reacts to the wax.
Okay, all right, excellent. So again, you're located right here across from Texas Roadhouse in the Smith Chiropractic building. What are your days and hours of operation?
So I work every day except for Saturday, and it is from 10 to 6 p.m.
10 to 6 p.m., all right. And if somebody would like to make come in for a consultation or an appointment, they can just contact you on your Facebook page?
Yes, you can contact me on Facebook. You can also see a lot of the services and videos I offer on Instagram. It's A Healing Place SV, and my Facebook is also A Healing Place SV as well. And I am looking into adding skincare, and I'm still researching different products. So if you go onto my Instagram or Facebook, you may notice that sometimes I'll say, hey, anybody want a free facial? Anybody with this certain skin type wanting to try something new? I do post it on there. Sometimes I do need models for pictures of like Instagram posts. So if you want free services, follow me.
Okay, all right. And we've got the links to your Instagram and your Facebook page on top of this post once we post it on our Facebook page. As well. So we invite folks to check you out. Again, what makes you unique is you do male waxing as well. Nobody in the area does male, or very few people, right?
Yeah, not very few.
Okay.
I don't think anyone does, actually. I'm not sure.
Okay, all right. So you're trying to fill a void for male waxing, but also for female waxing. You've got a lot of experience. You've done thousands of customers with waxing, so you've seen it all.
I have seen it all.
And so if anybody has, like you say, any allergies or issues with waxing, you try to work with that patient or customer for an individual care with waxing.
Yes. Yeah, everything is customized to you. I will talk you through everything, and I'll ask a lot of questions. A lot of questions people don't really realize, but it's important. When you come back, I'll ask any hairs in certain areas go back faster than others, because breakage is a problem. Even with the best waxers, you never know which areas of the skin are dry, and you want to prevent that because you are paying money and you want results. So it is very important to make all adjustments to give you exactly what you want.
All right. Shantae Davis, thank you so much. It's called A Healing Place. Right now you specialize in a waxing for male and female, but you're going to be expanding your services gradually down the road as well. All right. Shantae, thank you so much. Anything else you want to mention before we go, or that we maybe forgot?
No, well, I am by appointment only, and that's just to control the flow of people who come in, and also so everyone feels comfortable when they're here and there's not going to be a crowded area. A lot of people are very sensitive when it comes to body waxing. People sometimes don't want others to know what's going on. So you can go to my website, A Healing Place SV at Glass Genius, and make an appointment. There's a list of all the different services on there. You can also text me, and you can send me messages and ask questions, and then that way it's less intimidating, because people are like, oh no, I don't know what to ask, I'm not sure what's going to happen. So there's always an open dialogue there.
And what is your phone number?
My phone number is, I don't know, I'm sorry. But you can reach me at like either my Instagram or Facebook.
Okay, yeah, and we can put the phone number on top of this post too, as well, with contact information. All right, Shantae, thank you so much. It's A Healing Place, and you're new. You've only been here for a few months, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So we invite folks to come on down and or get a hold of you to make an appointment as well. Thank you so much, Shantae.
All right, thank you.
You bet.